Hey, it's Jason Creel. I wanted to talk about why I allow customers to prepay for the year, what benefit it has for the customer and what benefit it has for me, and why you see other companies do this. Okay, so each year, now that I'm doing a lot of weed control and fertilization, on the first application of the year, typically in January or maybe early February, I will put on their door their regular invoice, but also include a prepayment letter. It explains that I'm thankful to have them as a customer and that we're continuing to work to make their lawn beautiful, and if you have any concerns, give us a call, a lot of those type things. But it also gives them the option to prepay for the year at a 5% discount. And you think, why would I just give away 5% of the money that I could have over the course of the year? Well, let's talk about from the customer's standpoint. I mean, you might have a customer that's on a fixed income or somebody that just doesn't like dealing with bills, or somebody that looks at it as an investment. They think maybe if I put my money in the bank, I might get 2%, maybe less. This is a quick way to get 5% on my money. And so there's some benefits there for the customer for those varying reasons. But for me as a business owner, it does a couple of things. It gives me a little bit of security with that customer. Now, if they've prepaid for the year, it's less likely they would cancel their service with me. It doesn't mean they can't. Doesn't mean if they did, I wouldn't refund the money that's due them for the rest of the year. But it's sort of like they've paid up front. They have a little bit of confidence in my company. And in turn, they're less likely to cancel if they've prepaid for the year. It does another thing. It gives, at the beginning of the season, sometimes you need cash flow to get things going. So maybe for marketing purposes, maybe for income tax purposes, maybe you need to buy new equipment, whatever the case may be. Sometimes by allowing people to prepay for the year, it gets your cash flow going that may set you up to take care of some of those things, or have a big marketing campaign to help your business grow. So to me, and the last thing I want to mention is just it's one less invoice to create each time you go to that person's house. They're already paid, or maybe you want to have an invoice and leave on the door. But if you think about the amount of time, and this has become something I'm having to deal with, but that you spend on the phone or sending an email or texting somebody, reminding them of their payment being due. And yes, I'm using automatic email reminders from Yardbook, which has helped. But sometimes even with that, you have to pick up the phone and call. And so there's just some time that you're spent on collecting payment. And so anytime you're able to skip that money up front and you don't have to worry about collecting from that person for another year, that's a big benefit. And to me, these reasons are worth 5%. So this is why I offer a 5% discount. The discount letter is one of the letters I offer in my lawn care letters package. It's $19, and so the link is in the description to that and other things. So if that's something that you think would be helpful for your business along with these other letters, then you can check that out. Hope this helps explain why I offer a prepayment discount. Thanks.